What's up, guys? How's it going? Zotaev here, aka John. I got some massive news going on right now for Kuma. But before I do go ahead and get started, I do want to go ahead and say that I am not a financial advisor. Anything I do say or talk about in this video is solely for entertainment purposes only. Alright, guys? So always make sure to invest in what you're willing to lose. All right, so what I got going on right now with Kuma, I think it's gearing up, ready to go ahead and blast off very soon. Happy New Year's to everybody. Happy holidays. I know it's been a very tough last couple months. Bitcoin's just doing his own thing. Crypto just has been playing games with us. Just keep in mind, this is all a game that the whales are playing with us, okay? This is a game of discouragement. I know a lot of us are getting to us now, right? A lot of us are getting hit with the discouragement of, is crypto really here to stay? But sometimes you guys just have to go ahead and just step back, take a look around and see what's going on around the world, right? What's going on around the world right now currently? We have crypto.com that just acquired the new Staples Center. You have the arena too in Florida, if I could recall, or the airport that is now the FTX as well, right? So that is telling you guys that we are in the early stages of crypto and it's barely getting adopted. So don't get discouraged. This is a long-term play for anything in crypto, and I really believe crypto is here to stay. We are definitely here in a sector that it's barely getting recognized, and I think there's still plenty of room to go ahead and take off. But enough of that talk. I just wanted to go ahead and give that little, encouragement, motivational, quotes going on right now. But I just wanted to go ahead and throw that in there, guys, just to let you guys know that, it's been a crazy market. It's been a super crazy market, but let's go ahead and move into Kuma. So Kuma, unfortunately, back in October had this massive pump, and then it had a massive dump. It literally retraced about like 50% of everything that it gained right here. Very similar pattern to Shiba. And one of the reasons why I like Kuma, me personally, I don't think Shiba is going to do that big of a massive pump. There definitely is going to be a pump, but just keep in mind that Shiba is Kuma is correlated with Shiba, so anything Shiba does, Kuma benefits off it and usually takes off with it. And I'll go ahead and show you the comparison charts side to side. But this is a conversation about Kuma, right? So let's go ahead and get into it. Right now, I'm currently in the 4-hourly chart. I would go ahead and say, if you guys are looking to go ahead and buy in, not financial advice, remember, guys, right? If you guys were looking for a good entry point, I would say you want to go ahead and jump in at the 0.13. Anything in the red is usually a good entry point anyways. But this is a bit of a resistance, which was once a support. Unfortunately, we did lose that and it got dumped. I really think that was a game that was definitely had to be played in there in order to go ahead and get that last little dip before we have that massive pump. I really do think, realistically, in the short term, we could go ahead and get about a 400% easily, almost guaranteed. I don't like using the terms guaranteed because those are very powerful terms to use, but it's pretty certain that if crypto continues to go up and Bitcoin continues to go up in general, the overall market, we could easily see a 400% on Kuma without a doubt, if everything goes well, right? So just keep that in mind, if. So let's go ahead and switch over to the 1-hourly chart. Hourly chart, not much action going on. Like I said, we did lose that strong support, unfortunately, which was super strong support. It's been just really consolidating. Kuma's a huge buying opportunity. If you guys want to make those massive gains, you guys missed out on Shiba, Kuma's the way to go. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. You guys could still have a lot of potential and a lot of money to be made in Kuma because it's a fairly brand new project. The developers are correlated with the Shiba developers are correlated with the Kuma developers. So just go ahead and keep that in mind, all right? So let's go ahead and switch over to the daily chart. So this is what got me really excited and the reason why I decided to go ahead and make a video about Kuma, I really see a huge buying opportunity. Like I said, if you guys are looking to go ahead and buy, a good entry point will be 0.13, not financial advice. But from here, you could easily go ahead and see it squeeze to the upside. Look at this. You had the doji candle right here, which is usually an indicator of a reversal, which means it already pretty much topped down and it's going back up. To really go ahead and confirm this, that this is a full reversal to an uptrend, I would definitely want to see a break above 0.13. And to be a little bit more in the safer side, because that was once a very strong support that is now acting as a resistance, I would definitely want to see the 0.16 levels break. And once that happens, we're going to the moon. We are definitely going to be seeing these high levels up here very soon, without a doubt. So let's go ahead and look at the 3-day. So look at that. That looks really nice. Keep in mind the 3-day indicates 3-day candles, okay? Check this out. That is looking really bullish. So I really think, and just keep in mind, anything could go south. It doesn't mean it's going to happen, but this is a very strong indicator that it will go to the upside, and I really believe it will, okay? That is looking very solid. The weekly is not looking too good yet. This does look like a doji, so it could be an indicator of a reversal by next week. But I really do go ahead and believe this project is going to be going to the upside in the next couple days. So I would say if you guys are looking to go ahead and buy in, right now will be a really good, massive opportunity to jump in. If you guys missed out on Shiba, like I said, you guys could go ahead and easily capture a 500% in the short term. I'm talking about maybe around January to March, mid January to March. That's when you should definitely go ahead and see this going to the upside. But it could be a lot quicker, Right now, what we really need on Kuma to really take off, the DEX will definitely help us. Not much information about that. But like I said, it does move with Shiba, and I'm going to go ahead and switch over to Shiba right now in a bit. But, it just really has been consolidating, doing its own thing. This is the accumulating phase before we go ahead and have that massive blast off. So let's go ahead and switch over to Shiba, okay, guys? So check it out. Shiba, like I said, very similar thing, not doing much, just chilling like a chinchilla. Very similar pattern. Like I said, I did have my chart set up for this, but it kind of disappeared. So let's go ahead and go to my other chart. So right here, we're in Shiba. You guys are going to see very similar patterns. Look at that. Not very similar patterns, very similar charts. This is a very similar chart exactly to what we just saw right now with Kuma. So this is enough evidence that we could go ahead and say that they move very similar. Not exactly, but very similar. We did have Kuma right here, drop down the support. But I mean, I guess we could say, because this was once a strong support around here for Shiba, and it did lose it. It broke down, and now it's breaking above it. So I really think Kuma is getting Shiba is getting ready to gear up, which is definitely going to go ahead and benefit us on Kuma. Let's see what we could definitely expect for Shiba in the short term. 162%. Like that doesn't excite me. I'm gonna be honest. Like this is the reason why I really don't. I wouldn't say I don't like Kuma. I mean Shiba, but you guys should have been buying Shiba down here. This is where you guys should have been buying. Back over here in these levels. You guys should have been accumulating and buying down over here. You guys don't want to be buying over here, at least for Shiba. No, I think this project gets oversaturated. It's definitely going to make money, but it's not going to make crazy amounts of money. You guys always want to go ahead and make sure you guys want to jump in before your mom, your dad, your grandpa, your sister, your cousin, and your closest friend that has no idea what crypto is talking to you about Shiba. That is when you know you're too late to the party. I'm not saying you can't make massive gain. You can't make any money on Shiba. Yes, you will be able to make any. You will definitely be able to make money. but you definitely will not be able to make nothing and nowhere close to what you will be able to make with Kuma. You know those stories back, a few months ago, how you heard a lot of those stories about people investing $1,000 into Shiba, and becoming millionaires overnight. Well, Kuma has the high potential of you becoming that millionaire with like $1,000. Not saying that it will happen, but I'm saying you have a higher chance to go ahead and become a millionaire off of Kuma than you do with Shiba with the little amounts of money. So just go ahead and keep that in mind. But we definitely do want to go ahead and see Shiba do good, because if Shiba does good, Kuma does good. So just go ahead and keep that in mind, guys. I do want to go ahead and say that I'm grateful for all the support you guys have been giving us. We just hit one of our other biggest milestones right now on the channel, which is 200 subscribers. I really appreciate you guys, and welcome to the new people that are in here, watching us. We do have a Discord channel. Go ahead and click down in the description down below. We are coming up with our own NFT, and we are gearing up to building our community. So go ahead and join down below to our Discord, and we'll definitely go ahead and keep in touch. We definitely want to have the community get involved with the NFT and see what we could go ahead and pull out together in the project, right? So that's pretty much it. Let me go ahead and touch bases a little bit about Bitcoin. And with that being said, just make sure, before I forget, just make sure you guys know you guys are reaching out to the correct social media platforms with us. For me, for example, my Twitter is Zoltaev. This is the only Twitter I have. I have no other social media. There has been people, copying my profile on Instagram and been doing that. So just go ahead and keep that in mind, that the only social media platform I have is Twitter, and I would normally never will reach out to you personally. So if I do reach out to you, it'll probably be through an email, or yeah, most likely it will be through an email. So especially if I do reach out to you and I'm asking, well, the profile is asking for money, just know that is not me. That is a scam. Stay away. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and do some quick technical analysis on Bitcoin. Not much going on with Bitcoin. It's been consolidating. Let's go ahead and switch over to the 1 hourly. Not much action going on, consolidating as well. I'm definitely going to go ahead and feel confident that we're back in a bull run once we could go ahead and break above 48,000 and hold above it. I mean, that's really all we need to go ahead and do, is go ahead and hold above this area right here, this strong support area, 48,000. We could go ahead and break that. We're going to be looking very solid. The daily is not looking too good, but this could go ahead and have that little dump right here and then have that bounce to the upside. So that's a very high possibility that could happen. But like I said, don't be surprised if Bitcoin does drop down to 42,000. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't think it will, but it is a strong support down right here. If it does happen, but I don't think it will. But who knows? This market's very unpredictable, but don't expect this market to pump anytime soon. I think we could possibly be seeing a pump in the next week. Maybe this week we should be seeing a nice little pump, but that would give us an indicator of how the market's going to be doing overall. But like I said, be patient. The whales are playing these massive games with us. Just go ahead and think long term. All right, guys. And till later, guys, I really wanted to say that I appreciate you, and just stay tuned and go ahead and watch the little trailer we're going to have at the end of the video with our NFT. And like I said, join down in the description down below to our Discord called The Unknown Species, which is our NFT that we definitely want to have the community involved. And let's go ahead and work on the project together. All right, guys. Thank you. Till later.
What is that? It's red and gooey, and it did it just move? No, get away from me! Ah!